What up, though? It's your boy Benny. Y'all know what it is. It's Wednesday, 8 o'clock. It's the NFL Weekly Show, Super Bowl edition. And I'm here with my panel. I'm going to let you introduce yourself, starting with my man, Antonio. Yes.
Yo, yo, what up, though? It's your boy Antonio Classic, the number one fans fan. What's going on, everybody, tonight?
What's going on? What's going on? My man, 2K.
Good evening, everybody, man. Thank you for tuning in. Toucan's dad here. Repping my Texans 24/7. We got robbed, but we'll be back, man. Let's go, man. Thanks for tuning in.
For sure. And representing the New England Patriots, Jamal.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jamal. We going. We at it again. We trying to get some of these. So we trying to get some of these here.
Oh, hold
So
on.
let's go get it.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Uh,
Bling,
Let's
bling.
look at it. Let's get it. We got to get one more of these. I only got
Tuco.
four. I got four out of the six. You
Mm.
know, so let's go. Let's get it. One more game. One more. Let's go.
Brass
Let's get it.
knuckles.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Jamal, I don't even know what those are.
Hey, I never even seen one before here. Right?
Hey,
Okay.
mine
Okay.
got
You
this.
speak no English like right now. Like what the fuck?
Look at here, Antonio. You're the only team to have ever went undefeated for a whole season, so you can stand on that. We tried and fell
Wait.
short.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, oh, we're going big jabs.
No. I know. I'm telling. No, this is props to Antonio. I said his Fins are the only team to go undefeated. We didn't. We
Oh,
came close and missed it.
I thought you said at least this
I
team
wasn't
didn't go.
alive, so it doesn't count, but I appreciate you trying.
Hey, it counts. So
It's gotta count, man. Have the
yeah,
Cowboy fans them weren't alive when they won the
right,
championship.
right,
you know, I claim that.
All right.
right.
Appreciate everybody watching. Here's what we're gonna do. We got a little formula for you today. First, we're gonna talk about some of the biggest news in the NFL. Then we're gonna talk about the Super Bowl. You down with that? Okay,
Let's
ready.
get it.
All right. First topic is the Browns found a new head coach in Mr. Todd Monken. I don't know too much
Yeah.
about it. Jamal, how you feeling about the hire, man?
Well, okay. This is a guy who was the coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens. So he actually was pretty good at, setting the offensive foundation for the Baltimore Ravens. So he worked with the quarterback and he pretty much orchestrated in getting Lamar Jackson his MVPs and making him the player today. So one of the first things that I seen that happened was that when he got hired, you know, one of the first people he met was Shador Sanders. So that is a good sign because Stefanski wasn't for it at all. So apparently that's a good sign that he wanted to meet, Shador Sanders and actually talk to him and pick his brain to see where his likes and dislikes are, you know. So he's gonna get the best out of him. He's gonna push his buttons and everything and stuff. So I'm pretty sure he probably ain't gonna say Shadur. I mean, he probably gonna say Shadur is the starting quarterback for going into the next season, but I'm pretty sure he's not gonna forget about the other quarterbacks in the room, the Deshaun Watsons. We'll see what happens with that. The Dylan Gabriels, who literally everybody just say, you know what, f him, he's just a stand-in, you know. But I'm anxious to see what he does with this team, on an offensive standpoint, because the defense is solid. As long as they got Miles Garrett, they solid. So what can they do on the offensive standpoint to offset that and to bring the best out of Shador? You know, because rumor beforehand was like, okay, well, damn, Shador can't do nothing without his daddy. So let's see what Todd Monkey can do, with Shador going into this upcoming season.
2K, what you feel about the hire?
Well, man, he's an offensive coach. He's no quarterback himself. He's been in the game, coaching since like '89. So, other than that, he's been assistant here and there, and uh, pretty much everywhere from offensive line to wide receivers coach. He's done a little bit of everything. So every dog has his day. So here's his chance. Let's see if he brings it all to the table. All that experience he's got, man, it's got to count for something. So I wish him the best of luck, man. Cleveland's got a lot on their plate. They got a lot of quarterbacks to deal with. They've got a good defense, like you said, and they'll get over some of the injuries. So, hey, man, the future looks bright for Cleveland.
Antonio.
So yeah, I mean, I'm just piggybacking off what the other guy said, but I did see that clip of him, dapping up with Shador and telling him that he wanted him in Baltimore and they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it'll be a really good thing for Shador, at least to help with his, development going forward. Just like the other guy said, they got a loaded quarterback room. So, I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. So hopefully it all works out for him. The Browns are one of those teams you just kind of just feel bad for, along with some other teams. But you want to see them do well. So, but it's like this ongoing cycle. It's like new coach. So it's kind of like, this crazy cycle. So as you're like, is this going to be the time? I guess, we'll find out in due time.
It's the Browns. I don't know.
No, you're right. It's the Browns, So
From
we've been
somebody,
saying the same. Yeah, been
somebody
saying the
who grew up
same thing about the
in
Browns
Atlanta.
forever. Yeah.
I know a lot of Browns fans, and I see their tries and tears all the time. So, like, it's the Browns for me. We'll see.
It's
I
the Browns.
believe it when I see it. If not, it's just another rotation shuffle in my eyes. All right, next topic we got. Yo, man, Bill Belichick was not elected going to the Hall of Fame. Jamal, I got to start with you. This your coach. They had Spygate, you feel me? Deflating balls and everything. It was like that going down in the Patriots organization. Now they won't let him in the first time. How you feel? What's your thoughts?
Let me say this, okay? When you're up for the Hall of Fame, and this goes into any sport, you're up for the Hall of Fame. It's supposed to be on your credentials. What did you do as a contributor to the NFL? I don't think I can name like three people who can talk about the history of the NFL without mentioning this man at all. Period. Bill Belichick is a historian. Come on, you had him on the NFL Top 100 show on NFL Network. You had him on that show, hosting, seeing all these great players, seeing all these great legends, being one of the top 100 people in NFL history, not just a player, but just contributors of that. There's been thousands and thousands of players and coaches probably came through the NFL from the offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, everything. And for them not to say Bill Belichick is not a first ballot Hall of Famer, this wasn't a business decision. This was a personal decision, you know. And then you got Bill Poland, the guy for the Indianapolis Colts, talking about that he can't remember who he voted for. Bullshit. You know exactly who the fuck you voted for. You was probably one of the voices who actually. You're probably one of the fucking people who said, you know what,
Oh,
we're not gonna
shit!
do that. You're not gonna do that. We're not gonna vote for him. Okay. It just boggles me. It's the same thing like with the. I hate to bring up another sport, but it's the same thing with like the baseball Hall of Famers. There are just certain people who are just automatics. Okay, Ken Griffey Jr. automatic Hall of Famer, and I'm pretty sure everybody on this panel can agree whether you watch baseball or not. Automatic
R.I.P.
Hall of.
Pete Rose.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Just
you, Jay.
Pete, bro. But regardless, those people are automatics in the Hall of Fame, and yet this man, Ken Griffey Jr., didn't even three people said no. I'm not going to vote for him. I'm going to vote for somebody else. Man, fuck that. If this guy deserves to be in the Hall of Fame and you think that he deserves to be there, you vote his ass in. Don't go on that hope and wish and say, you know what, I want to get these old folks, I'm going to get these people who are back in the day in first, and then, somebody will make sure he'll automatically get in. And you see what happens. No, that makes absolutely positively no sense. That's like saying, okay, well, if Bandit was up for the best podcast Hall of Fame, okay, well, we're gonna wait 1 year for him to get out. We're gonna wait
Fuck
1 year or
you,
something
God.
like that. No,
Fuck
no,
you, God.
bullshit.
I'm just
If
playing.
you if you think that he deserves to be in right then and there, you vote his ass in because he is one of the best. You think he's one of the best ones of all time, and he deserves it. Vote his ass in. The Hall of Famer, the Hall of Fame committee, the Hall of Fame voters, all this crap is a fucking joke. You cannot take this mess personally. I think they need to change the format. You can't just have, you can't put a cap on how many people deserve to get in and stuff like that. No, if they don't deserve to get in, I get it. Don't put them in. But you got to look at their credentials. Okay, Terrell Owens was another one. Remember back in the day, Terrell Owens had to wait another year before he got voted into the Hall of Fame, and he never been arrested. He never been in any controversy. Yeah, he had some, what I'm saying, some locker room issues and stuff like that, but it's on the field play spoke for itself. And yet you didn't vote. So I trust me when I tell you this. It makes absolutely positively no sense for somebody to be like, what the hell are we doing here, y'all? How is Bill Belichick not in a first ballot Hall of Fame? Trust and believe me, it's gonna be some blowback for this one, and we'll talk about that going down the line. So, but yeah, the Hall of Fame voting is a fucking joke, fucking joke. Okay, period.
All right, we hear your thoughts about it. Let's go to a man that Spygate and Deflategate all affected. Tell me, man, how you feel about him not being in the Hall of Fame right now?
He's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. No. Let me. So here's the thing. We all know what this is, right? This is all the gates and all this. He wasn't a media darling. I know people don't care. This is just Get Back. It's just Get Back. His little one-word answer in interviews, not being a media darling. These are the guys that are voting for the Hall of Fame.
Cut off.
He's gonna get in the Hall of Fame. Like, we know that he's gonna get in. So boo-hoo, he didn't get in as a first ballot. Who cares? So he'll be in there. I think this is just revenge. I think it's Get Back for him not being a media darling, being, not giving them what they want, being real boring and, thinking all this bullshit, That and all the cheating, I think they're like, we're going to give you just a little jab. You'll get in the Hall of Fame, but you're going to have to wait a year. This is just a little bit of Get Back with them. It's the same thing. I hate to bring up Shador, but I think it's the same thing with Dion. I think this is just the league saying, all right, we're gonna get you a little bit, Of course, we know Bill Belichick is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. At the end of the day, he's not gonna be. I don't feel sorry for him because it's the Patriots, and they've won a million Super Bowls, and I don't want to hear anything from their spoiled fans who win all the time. So I'm glad he's not going in as a first ballot Hall of Famer. Go Dolphins. Fuck Bill Belichick.
I'm pretty sure you said that, but let me ask you this question real quick, and we're going on another sport here. Boxing. Some people say Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest, if not the greatest boxer of all time. I love
Goddamn
Floyd
right,
Mayweather.
Goddamn right, he is.
Listen to me. Listen. Do I think he's? I think Floyd. I do believe Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest of all time history. But
What?
if somebody was to vote for the International Boxing Hall of Fame and say, you know what, we're not going to vote Floyd Mayweather in this year. We're going to wait because of what he did off outside the ring, discrediting what he did inside the ring.
It's, okay,
Just
that's a
saying,
difference. Though. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. It's a difference. You said outside the ring, they got caught on the field.
but what I'm saying, is,
If
It was
Floyd
cheating.
gets in the Hall of Fame, it's going to be in track and field because all he did was run.
hey, He got hey he we'll talk about that another time. We'll talk about that off the thing and stuff like that. All right. So, but regardless, you cannot discredit what this man meant to the NFL. I mean, think about when he was a defensive coordinator. He coached arguably the greatest linebacker of all time history, and then had the nerve enough to cut. And then after that, went to the Patriots and coached arguably the greatest quarterback of all time history. I mean, you can't discredit that at all. Period.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You
Take
can.
that, take that. But I'm just saying, take that year. Okay, let's say we go ahead and take that year out. Just take that year just completely out.
It wasn't just
Is he
one
still?
year. It wasn't. Y'all just that's the 1 year y'all got caught. You're saying it wasn't just 1 year. Yeah, you're just saying.
Yeah. Hey. Okay. Let me have my piece.
All right, yeah,
Because
yes, you can. Go ahead, you
yeah,
can.
my
Go ahead.
piece. Because I'm gonna remind everybody up there in the New England area how it is coming in as an Astros fan. Cheaters, cheaters. Oh, yep. So guess what? The shoe's on the other foot. You're gonna hear it from everybody. Y'all got caught cheating. Y'all were busted. Hey, if we gotta take it, y'all gonna take it. So now that's reflected in this Hall of Fame stuff. Now let's see if that happens when the Astros come up to go in the Hall of Fame. If they're gonna get the same treatment. All this conversation right now with Bill Belichick and all that stuff has got me thinking, hey, what if when Altuve, is up for Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Famer, all the accolades he's got should be. I wonder if that's going to happen. But to me, that's the backlash from the whole scandalous stuff. That's what I think it's all about because that's a lot of success and a lot of sourpusses out there giving their 2 cents and saying, okay, you might have got that ring, but we're going to keep you out of the Hall of Fame for a little bit. But it's well deserved. They do belong in there. But just the way people are and the way I see shit fall down, everywhere I go, that's what I think it is. They'll get there, but this is where the haters, come back. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I think we all can say they really do deserve to be in there. That's not what
Yeah,
we are. But
They should
exactly.
have been. They should have been. I mean, they should have been in there first, at first ballot. Like you can't talk NFL at all currently in this turn of the century without talking about whether you hate the Patriots or not. And I know there's a lot of them out there. I got three. I got two of them on here right now. But the
I
fact
don't
that
hate
you
the
cannot.
Patriots,
You can't
Jamal.
lose the
But let
accent.
let, let,
We're
let,
not
let me
losing
finish. Let
the
me finish.
accent.
But regardless, you cannot talk NFL football literally without talking about that. Without talking about these two guys. And it. You
right.
know. It's a damn shame. The Hall of Fame voting process in all sports, with the exception of probably basketball, is a fucking joke. Oh, the baseball's been a joke for the longest time. Barry Bonds, Pete
Oh,
Rose,
bye.
Roger Clemens, all those motherfuckers should have been in a long fucking time ago. And for Toucan, Jose Altuve, when he's up for the Hall of Fame induction, you damn right he gonna get in. I've seen this man. That man is a good dude. He's a great dude. I love Jose Altuve, and I'm not an
But
Astros fan at all. But
like I'm
regardless,
saying, Belichick is class act. He should be a first Hall of Famer. But all that negative vibes and all the hate from all the voters and stuff and the
Press
homers that,
voters.
that,
God
that
said
vote
press.
that stuff in. That's what it is. That's why he's not in there because the haters.
but the way that okay, you shouldn't have. But the way he is talking to the media and everything and stuff like that shouldn't affect on his Hall of Fame voters. I'm pretty sure when Marshawn Lynch gets in there and stuff like that, are they going to keep him out because he said, "I'm just here so I don't get fined"? Are they going to keep him away from that because of that shit? Like,
Well, no,
be
He's
he's
gonna
real.
get
Like,
honest.
some
come on now.
pushback. He's gonna get
That's
some
honest. That's
pushback on
honest.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't hate
I
it. You
mean,
can't hurt honesty. They're going after that cheating scandal. That's a different story. You don't want to talk. That's one thing. But when they catch you cheating, deflating balls, and they catch you spying and here and there, and that none of that. I
the
mean, it's easy to forget behind all the glory and pomp and rings and stuff, but in the back of the heads and everyone else in that division, like Antonio, they remember all that shit. Like, hey, y'all cheated your way to get there. They all remember that, and all the voters remember that. And I'm sure the
Hey,
same thing is going to happen to the Astros when it comes around. When they get their Hall of Fame bids in. That's just the nature of the beast. But hey, you got the rings, fucking enjoy it. You got that all the time. They got this little petty shit. Let it go, man. They're gonna be in the Hall of Fame regardless.
Sky said release the vote. I say release Epstein files, but no, I'm just playing. Anyway,
They already did.
not all of
Not
them.
all of them.
Not all of them. They ain't doing nothing but talk. And I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, forget that.
All right, let's get into somebody else. Jamal, it's been a hard week for the Patriots going to the Super Bowl because they said Roger Kraft, you ain't getting into either. So, I'm gonna start with you two, Cam, man. Your thoughts on them not letting Robert Kraft in? Like, dang, you got no love for the Patriots.
Hey, guess who's in the files,
Back,
man?
like,
Hey, you know who goes to the massage parlors, get his Deshaun Watson special on? Is Robert Kraft, man. He's looking a little muddy, right? He's looking real muddy right now, you know. So he's not a popular. They don't want to be putting him in the spotlight, man, right now.
Two kids go to that same massage parlor, so quit playing. You go to that same one.
It's okay, man. I ain't cheating on nobody, you know. I pay that little extra $50. I ain't gotta hide from my old lady, you know. I can go in there with a clean conscience, man. But yeah, man, you know, they're throwing a little shade on him. You know, you got all that success, you know, and you know the NFL, you know, propped him up for a long time, but now they want to take some attention away from all the scandal and stuff because his name's in there, and the cheating scandal, all that stuff. You never know, man. To me, that's what's throwing a little shade on it because, of course, he should be in there with all them rings, you know, first ballot, you know, but. It's just too much politics in football nowadays, man. It messes everything up, you know.
I agree. John.
I'm laughing at Natalie saying not too much on Deshaun on the chat. But
Natalie,
yeah, no.
we've already talked about Deshaun a long time ago, so we're gonna leave him alone. All right.
Massage Watson. But no, yeah, I mean, it's the same craft. I mean, listen, he the manager, he the overseer, man. You get in trouble too, dog. You supposed to be keeping this all on wraps, man. So, you know, you gotta get the smoke too, you know. So I mean, yeah, man, the apple just falling from the same tree. So yeah, no, Kraft not first ballot either, man. So quit all that cheating, you know, and you would have been in there. They gonna be in there.
Tell
It's
him
not first ballot. Just not first ballot. Like my boy Jason Taylor, you know, that's first ballot Hall of Famer right there. You know, my boy got in the first try. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, so yeah.
Megatron did too. Jamal, man. Hard week for it. Y'all had your star wide receiver in court. You got your coach, Hall of Fame, coach, Hall of Fame, not in the Hall of Fame. How you feel about Robert Kraft, man?
Robert Kraft arguably is one of the greatest owners of all time history, and I don't think there's nobody on this panel that can debate that. I'm pretty sure that if the Houston Texans had Robert Kraft as an owner, they will be all right. I'm pretty sure that Toucan, you would trade your owner, what you have right now, for
You
Robert
know
Kraft.
what, man?
Yes,
I'd trade it both away for Jerry Jones right now.
you know, think about it. This man bought the team back in the '90s, and he's been to nothing but like like this will be his what 11th, no, I'm sorry, 10th Super Bowl or 11th Super Bowl since he bought the
Legendary.
team.
Legendary.
That's amazing on its own. You know, one of the first head coaches to take three quarterback
Name one
head
owner
coach
that's been more
combos.
successful. You can't.
You know, but think about it. You started off. You took Drew Brees. I mean, you said Drew Brees, Drew Bledsoe, and Bill Parcells. Then you went to Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, and now you're going with Mike Vrabel and Drake May. This
But not
man has this man has done his home. This man has done his homework when it comes to building a good organization. You know, he
Mhm.
lets it think about it. He's not like these other owners who have to have a say in, everything. It has to be on camera all the time. He let the coaches coach. He let the players play. The only time he sticks his nose in decisions is when he's making executive decisions and stuff like that.
It's picking a
That's
massage
all.
partner. That's it. That's it.
But okay, but if we must speak, if we, but if we must speak on
Yeah.
that, let's just speak on that. This is a man who back in 2010, 2011 lost his wife. So officially, that makes him single, right? So okay, he's
I
let him
mean,
go
it's
into the massage
single.
parlor.
I like to mean go. He
But,
lived the single life. No, my bad.
but to
Let him go.
him,
But I'm just saying, let him go ahead and get his. It had nothing to do with. They had nothing to do with football. Nothing at all. We just spoke on that. It had
okay.
nothing to do with football.
He
So
said,
let him go ahead and get his. Let him go ahead and whatever he wants to do in his spare time, let him do it in his spare time. That's on him. You know.
Yeah, well,
So I think it. But yeah. But Robert Kraft, does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Absolutely. That's not even a no brainer. It's no ands, ifs, or buts. Like I said before and again, I'll say it again. The Hall of Fame voting process is a fucking joke.
you got some blue
Oh,
chew
I
from Rich.
So
All
that
right, man.
it's a
Bellator
joke.
got done.
All right, let's get you to the next topic. You feel me? So, with them not, oh, see, I said something about Rich. He popped in. He must got a blue chew.
damn.
Uh,
Shit.
What up, though, Rich?
We better get a sponsor.
All right.
I just got home from work, bro.
I just said what up, though.
oh,
I didn't say
No, I heard
Yeah,
what
you need to be
Emily
look. You ain't looking though.
okay with the blue juice. Yeah. All right. So with
The
them
blue
not
cheese
letting
and
Bill
purple
Belichick
juice.
in, and them not letting Robert Kraft in, will they do the same thing to Tom Brady when it's time for him to come up for being Hall of Fame
I'm
pick?
going. I'm going first. I'm going first. I'm going first.
Hold on. Look, I told you Rich came in with what? Where you got that? Blue Jew. All right. Told you, Robert Kraft is like this, son. Like this. Anyway, Jamal, you got it, man. You just tell me how you gonna run my show, but go ahead.
Yeah, look at here. Tom Brady is arguably some people are putting him as right now the best player in NFL history. Now, even me as a
Go.
Patriot fan, no, let me finish. Even I don't agree with that. Okay, I'll put Lawrence Taylor up there before him. I will put Jerry Rice up there before him. You know,
Before
Bo
Tom
but
Brady?
Jackson.
Tom before, but yeah, yes, man, yes.
You,
This is
bro,
me.
what?
That this is me. This is me talking. This is my thing. Tom Brady.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. Bullshit.
But that's my opinion. But that's my but that's my opinion. But regardless, all right. Anyway, on to the topic. If the Hall of Fame committee do this to Tom Brady, I guarantee you, it's shit's gonna hit the fan. Shit's gonna hit the fan.
What you gonna
You're
do
gonna
about it?
have a what am listen. I can't do nothing about it because I'm not in Canton. But the fact is, I know some people who will. I know some people who is close to Canton, Ohio. You know, Bandit, Natalie,
I ain't
aka
going to
Sports
jail for
Diva.
you. I am not going to
So
jail for you. No, no,
I'm just, I'm
I
okay.
got
Just
a
imagine.
family, Jamal. I can't do
I'm
it.
just, I'm just saying. Think about this. You know what I'm saying? What if you think about what the rhetoric and what the craziness would have been if they would have said, you know what, if Barry Sanders not going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Oh
That's
shit! Would have
different.
hit the fan. No,
That's
no,
different.
but hear me now. Shit would have hit. Shit would have hit the fan in Detroit. And oh my God, I could see everybody going down Highway 23 all the way up to Canton, Ohio, going ahead and doing something to that damn Hall of Fame. Doing something to that Hall of Fame.
Committee.
Saying that place.
Yeah.
Trust me. Okay, they do. They I don't see them doing this shit. Do I think they're going to do it to Tom Brady? Absolutely fucking not. They're not. I don't think they're that stupid and they're that fucking crazy. Okay, that's
I don't know.
no ands if there's no ands ifs or buts on that one at all. Period. It's ridiculous. You know. Do I? So I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think they're that crazy. Hell no. They're not that stupid. No.
Okay. Rich, same question. You came in like
So
Eminem, like you ready to fight. Mom, spaghetti. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Rich.
I'm about that life, baby. But no, this is the thing, though, right? If you had, I don't give a damn how good you were, you could have won played 20 years in the league and won 20 Super Bowls. If you had a bad relationship with the media, Bill Belichick did, they're going to use it against you. Same thing with T.O. Say what you want about T.O. There was no reason why that dude was not a first ballot Hall of Fame. They did the same shit to him. He had no off the field, nothing, whatever, whatever, man. But because his relationship with the media, they used it against him. That's what they do, man. Like, they need to take these people's credentials away, man. Like, I think a Hall of Fame, and this is all sports, the ones that vote for the Hall of Fame should be current Hall of Famers.
Oh, okay.
Facts.
All right.
Facts on that one. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hall of Famers should be able to vote for other Hall of Famers to get into there. I agree with that 100%.
Okay, Skittles, go ahead, rip that shit.
What you want me for? I said what I had to say.
I'm just okay. My bad, Skittles. Drop the mic and walk away. Anyway, Tone, man, your thoughts, man. Ready to do the same thing to Tom Brady?
If they do this to Tom Brady, dude, they will lock Canton up. I think the pettiness stops with the owner and the coach. If they do this to
He was
Tommy
doing
Boy,
the inflated footballs. I'm just saying.
I understand that, but I do not see it happening. Do I want it to happen? Do fish swim? Absolutely, I want it to happen. I don't think they will. I don't. The pushback and everything they'll get. This Belichick stuff is like, all right, okay. The owner stuff is like, all right, okay. If they do that to Tommy Boy, man, heads will roll. People will go absolutely insane. I think Tom Brady, unlike Bill Belichick, is more. And Rich, and you aren't watching the show, you pretty much said what I said. The media thing, I think, with Bill Belichick, him being Tom Brady wasn't like that. I think Tom Brady is well respected. Not that those other guys weren't, but I think they won't do that with him. I mean, of course, this was a guy on the field. I don't see it. To answer the question, I don't see them doing it to Tom Brady. If you're asking me, do I want them to do it? You fucking right, I do. I hope they do make him wait. But they won't. Man, they'll go crazy, dude. They will put Canton under a tarp if they do that. Tom Brady. So no, I don't think it happens.
Antonio, I want you to look me dead and I want you to look me in my eyes right now. If they do that shit to Tom Brady, I'm coming for your ass.
Man, I didn't do nothing, man.
Because you put the bad, I'm coming for your ass. I'm coming for Rob Parker's ass. I'm coming for Max Kellerman's ass. I'm even coming for Stephen A. Smith's ass. Because y'all put this bad juju on that shit saying that this man don't deserve no. If they do this shit to Tom Brady, I'm coming for all of y'all.
That won't happen. You won't happen. But hey, Nashville's real nice, man. I'll show you the town.
I've been to Nashville, so yeah. But okay. So,
Toucan, man, your thoughts, man.
Man, who acted like he didn't know about his own balls being deflated? Hey, if the owner's gonna get skipped, guess who's gonna flat balls is gonna get skipped? It's gonna be Tom Brady. They're gonna leave him out of here. Just a little lesson, for his little shenanigans. So, hey, that's what you get for deflating your balls, bro. And acting like you didn't know it. And then after the fact, yeah, everybody deflates balls a little bit. We all heard it.
You mean to tell me you didn't get yours deflated the whole time when you was out there in Vegas with all those porn stars?
I was pumping them up with the Bluetooth. If I learned anything I've been in this podcast about the Bluetooth.
Hey, if there's anybody from Blue Chew and you want to sponsor us, let us know.
Man.
Wait, you mean to tell me they ain't already?
Man.
Yeah, everybody's
Man.
feeling deflated around here. We need a little juice.
Man.
Hey,
Thank you,
and
Tom Brady.
if you're following Antonio on Facebook, you know he ready for a blue chew or two.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Always.
All right. Let's get off
But
blue
you
shoe.
know, no, I want to say one thing though.
Damn.
I get so tired of that damn deflated ball shit too. Because if you look at the statistics of that game, his stats were better in the second half with regulation balls than they were in the first half with the deflated balls.
It's about the
Facts.
intent. The intent.
Those
I
are
don't
two
care.
games.
The intent.
All right.
Remember,
All right.
remember who was the owner of the Indianapolis Colts who ended up saying something about it? Bill Polian.
Bill Polian.
Who's the? Yep. For him it ain't business. This is personal for him.
All right. Well, I'll put it like this. The only reason I think Tom Brady will get in over them on his first time is because he won a Super Bowl outside of the Patriots organization with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So he did it without Robert Kraft. He did it without Bill Belichick. He went and won a Super Bowl with a whole different organization. So
Those balls are flat too.
Right. I feel like he got that on his resume, so I feel like that's be one of the reasons why he'd be a first round Hall of Famer.
Plus this game here, right here, this game here solidified it and probably stamped it also too.
You know,
So
Oh, all right. Next topic. Should the NFL just stop with the Pro Bowl? Right, this flag football crap, like it ain't been the same since John Taylor smacked the punter. So, like, should we just get rid of the Pro Bowl altogether?
please show that highlight.
Let me go first. Let me go first.
Okay,
Let me go first.
you can.
All right. Man, okay. I was at the last Pro Bowl in Vegas where they actually played football, and it used to be tradition in Hawaii. It was a nice vacation for the guys. Plus, back then they get paid a lot, so that was a good little chunk of change that helped them get by. Plus a little vacation. Now, of course, with these exploded contracts out the roof, you don't want your star players getting hurt. But one thing about the Pro Bowl, it gives access to the fans, to be there around their favorite players and get a chance to get closer to them and get that whole NFL experience out of the way. The way it is now, it's a lot calmer, but they're a little bit more accessible from what I see. You can be there in not a big full stadium full of crazy people. It's more of intimate stuff where you can get in and interact with the guys, maybe get an autograph and stuff. That, to me, that seems like something that shouldn't be axed. Keep it around. Maybe get more access to the fans. Let them get to see their superstar players. That kind of interaction. A lot of fans live for. They want to be out there. They want to see their guys. They want to get an autograph. They want to be around the stars they hear about or see on TV. So, to me, as a marketing standpoint, you got to keep that around one way or another.
I didn't even think about it like that way. That was a totally different point of view. I like that. Classic, man. Your thoughts, your opinion.
Yeah, I totally agree with Dan. Those guys also, if you go into a lot of games or ever had like access to the players, they're a lot less stressed in a situation where a game it doesn't mean anything. Just like preseason, getting the chance to some of those guys in that setting. But the game itself, I made a post on Facebook the other day that was kind of toying around with it. I think the funny part for me is that before all this happened, everybody kept saying, "Oh, the Pro Bowl sucks. It's basically like flag football. They're not even playing for it. They're not even trying." And then the NFL was like, "All right, fuck y'all. We're gonna make it flag football." And so they did. And so, it's funny to me because I'm like, the grass isn't always green on the other side, and that's what I always said. The game itself, of course, it's not what it once was, but I don't know if that's because people kept bitching and complaining about it. But I mean, of course, the money thing like that. I don't know, man. I mean, I can understand people's both sides. It's also, I always bring this up, and I bring it up all the time, and the same thing with preseason. I say, us as fans love it, but what happens in a situation, even though it's not contact, what happens when your favorite player or your most important player on your team suffers a crazy injury? And don't act crazy like it cannot happen. It can happen anytime. But, you would be so upset if something happened, then you will never want to see it again. As far as them stopping the game, I don't know. I can see both sides. I mean, I understand. It's not what it once was, but, I mean, everybody was complaining about it then. Now, I bet you those people who complain the most about it would love for it to go back to what it once was, to have them guys in pads. Football's a physical game, unlike the other, the all-star games like basketball and stuff like that. I mean, it's still physical. I know they're not tackling and stuff like that, but non-contact injuries can happen. And I don't know. I'm really undecided. I can see both sides on it, honestly.
Rich.
Yeah, I miss the days when Sean Taylor took out the damn punter and it was a lot more competitive. At least, for like the second half, the fourth quarter, like you hear the older timers talk about it. Because they had money on the line.
Bonus.
And like Shannon Sharp and Ocho have talked about, you take your family, you take your position coach, you know what I'm saying? So that money might not seem a lot to us, but shit, that paid for all their expenses, because they'd put all of them up in hotels and everything in Hawaii, and take care of them. But I will say, I started watching in the 9-minute mark of the third quarter yesterday, and watched it up to the fourth quarter. And the NFC came back. They did seem they were competitive. Like they wanted to, and I thought it was funny as hell. What do they call him? Mobile Micah
Parsons.
Hey,
around on his damn
that was hilarious.
and he was getting them involved. You know what I'm saying? So, but it sucks. You don't get to see the offensive linemen. You don't get to see the defensive linemen. But I mean, I thought for the most part, it was pretty competitive in the end. But it's just, I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, you can't have the best of both worlds.
Jamal.
Did the skills competition was that ever in this year's Pro Bowl or no?
Friday.
Yeah.
I think that was Friday. I mean, not Friday. Tuesday.
Okay, because that's the part. I think
it was the game.
most fans actually pay attention to that part. The quarterback throwing contest, the tackling contest. Or like, for any all-star event like for the NBA, the 3-point contest. Slam dunk. I don't know what the fuck happened to that nowadays.
Yeah,
But
I wasn't even paying attention. Did any of that go
but
on?
that's what I'm saying.
I
Those.
didn't watch. I didn't watch none of it. I started watching Pro Bowl. I turned it on. I fell asleep.
So I didn't even know that any of the
It was skills
the
challenge.
individual the skills challenges was going on, and if they didn't have it and stuff like that, and they say, we're not going to do it this year, they need to bring those back. Because
Yeah,
at least those were competitive, and people actually did pay attention. People pay attention to those individual skill competitions honestly more than they do for the original game, and it's the same
yeah.
thing for all. It's the same thing for all sports.
See, I never
People
saw any
pay
highlights. I would always look for the highlights. Hey, who won the quarterback skills competition? If I didn't catch it
right.
'cause I was working and I hadn't seen nothing, man.
Right,
Normally,
because the
they
quarterback
highlights.
the quarterback skills competition is something the way how they had it and set it up, I actually enjoyed that one. That was actually pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Just like for the NBA, what I'm saying, the 3-point contest, you want to see who wins that, a slam dunk. Well, nowadays nobody cares because nobody can dunk creative anymore. And then for baseball, for the home run derby, so it's like
You remember back
where's
in
the
the day? You're my age, Jamal. You remember when I forgot what they called
There wasn't no skill challenge this year.
Dope.
Nope.
Yeah, there was. Because
I'm looking at it
I
right.
didn't see it.
I seen highlights of the because Jeffrey Simmons was dominating in the tug of war, and then I also seen highlights from the dodgeball.
But
Um,
see, that's some
That
and
things that
Josh
need to be.
Allen Tug Award
do you
is
remember? Do you remember back in the day, in the night, like when Jim Harbaugh, Cordell Stewart, Brett Favre, the quarterbacks, they used to do like the accuracy, and
The
then the
moving bingo target
Yeah, that's what we're
things.
talking
yeah,
about.
they used to do like the
Yeah,
farm.
That's
I
what
used
we're
to like
talking
watching
about.
that as a kid.
Dan Marino,
those
Elway, all those
Yeah,
right.
things, man.
Yeah,
Jim
man,
Kelly.
that's what we're talking about. That's what's missing.
Those are the things that we pay attention to when it comes to like the Pro Bowl, and we pay attention to the game too. But the skills competition, it'd be nice to be like, what, my quarterback threw the part has the biggest, has the best arm out of any of y'all, or my kicker can make any kick from anywhere,
Yeah.
or my
And and
or better yet, and it's another competition that was the fastest man, who was the fastest person in the NFL. Remember
mhm.
Gerald Green? Remember
Al
Gerald Green's
Oh
Green.
yeah,
old
Gerald Green
Al
was
Green,
his,
dog.
exciting. Watch the
his old
Redskins.
ass, his old ass was the fastest one, and shit. He stood and he was proud of that. That was something that he was very proud of, saying like, "Listen, I can catch any of y'all motherfuckers, and I don't care how old I am. This man can be 42 years
He
old, and he
sure
will and he will
did.
and he will track your ass down."
and he
Those
was
were
only
those are
5'8".
Doesn't matter, but who can catch him? You know what I'm
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
saying?
well,
I'm trying to remember the
that's
defensive
the
ones. They'd
standard
have
for
like the
pushing the
sled push and put more weight on the sleds and like that, for the blockers and offensive linemen. Yeah, man, I miss all that stuff, man. That'd be
I
cool
think
to
what was
do
it
all that.
back in the day when it was the bench press contest where Charles Haley pretty much killed everybody. So that's
Oh
nothing.
yeah.
man, I think Larry Allen buried everybody in that one.
I'm sorry, that's
Oh,
Charles.
Big
I'm sorry,
Larry
Charles Hill.
Allen.
But no,
My
Larry Allen's what I meant to say. But
Big
yeah,
Larry
he killed
Allen.
everybody. Man,
Whew.
come on, man. This bench at 225, man, that's nothing to him. That's like, come on, dude.
That's
That's
So,
because I
probably like
wasn't in it. That's the only reason they won,
700
because I
plus.
wasn't in that thing.
These quad jumbo jets.
There you go, Stamkos. Let's go.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. Bullshit.
Man, that little
how
kid's a
many,
hater, bro. That little kid is a hater.
man, how many times
Bullshit.
all right, so, yep. All right, so question on this one for y'all. How many times can y'all bench 225 right now?
If I look at it, it'll hurt my arms. So none for me.
Man.
I at least get it 5 times. Fuck you talk about.
Oh,
Big
I'll
A
give
talk.
it to you.
bullshit.
Yeah.
A
I'll give it to
bullshit.
you in
Bullshit.
payment. Put me on a payment plan.
You know what I said?
35 a
Bullshit.
week for
Hey,
5 weeks.
I'm white. I'm the little white kid. Bullshit. Bullshit.
I
Man,
could
but that's
probably
what's
get.
missing.
I can
Yeah,
get
man, that's what's
25,
missing in the
maybe about
promo.
3 times.
Oh well, shit! Come on now, we can
You
all get
I
that.
look like we just got on a bulletproof vest.
I need a spotter though.
Man, but that's what's missing in there. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? I was looking for
There's a
that.
joke in there, man. There's a good joke in there.
All right, all right, all
Mm-mm-mm.
right, all right. Let's get back to football. Let's get back to football. All right. The Super Bowl is this Sunday, man. We got the New England Patriots playing the Seattle Seahawks. A rematch for a couple years when they could have just handed the ball to Marshawn Lynch to win the game. But nope. Butler got the interception and the Patriots won the game. All right.
Should have showed that play.
Oh yeah. Ooh, she gave me the thought earlier, but anyway. So let's get to some of the key points of this game. Starting with, can Sam Darnold do it one more time and get Seattle to win this Super Bowl? I'm gonna start off with you.
You know what? Can Sam Darnold do it one more time? If he just all he has to do is listen to the coach. If he listens to the coach and just sticks to the game plan and doesn't ad lib and stuff like that, he should be okay. But okay, Detroit Lions fans, y'all seen this before. The moment sometimes when it gets to him, it gets too big for him. When they played the Lion, when they played the Lions and they were up for the division title, and in those last couple weeks, what did he do? He shit the bed. So I think
Oh,
if he can keep focused and to stick to the game plan, can he do it? He can do it, but it's up to him. It's a mental thing for him. I hope he doesn't do it. I really don't hope he doesn't do it and stuff like that, But also the fact is, look at the weapons you got, what I'm saying, with you. You got You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Kenneth Walker Jr., he might be, you know, he's like the unsung hero. He might be unsung. Nobody's paying too much attention to him. But you got, Jackson Smith and
Jigba.
Jigma. And on top of that, let's not forget, you got Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup has won this thing before. Okay? Because he was bought when he was with the Ram, he was balling. So he has the people and he has the pieces and he has people around him that saying, hey, you have everything it takes to get this done. We're here for you. Now
That's
just
it.
go out and do it. Can he do it? He can do it. I hope he doesn't do it, but I believe if he can do it, you know what I'm saying, he sticks to the game plan, it's gonna make it very, very tough for my Patriots. So that's my answer.
Tone.
Uh, yeah, he could do it one more time, but Drake May could do it one more time. I mean, yeah, absolutely he
First time.
can. I mean, yeah, I mean he's able to do it. They got the team. Yeah, I mean he definitely could, but it's gonna be a challenge for him because New England ain't gonna give them anything. Vrabel played in this game. He knows defense, man. They ain't gonna make it easy for him. Yeah, he can do it one more time, but I guess we're gonna have to see if he will.
Rich.
I mean, yeah, and I want him to do it, man. I'm tired of this damn Sam Darnold narrative, man. Like, give the guy his props. I mean, so I hope he does do it. I really do. So I think he can. I think he's got good coaching. Uh, but I mean,
Facts on that. Facts on that.
it's gonna be it's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a good game. But yeah, I definitely think he can do it.
Toucan.
Yeah, any given Sunday, man. Of course, he's got as good a shot as anybody to get this chip, man. They're set up. They're the favorite. Uh, I don't see why not, man. Power to him, man. If they get it done, but if I was gonna put my money down, the way Vegas and a lot of these games been going, the favorites aren't always winning. So I'm putting some money on probably the Patriots, man. But, hey, he's got a chance.
Well, Sunday we will see if Sam Darnold
Time
can
out,
get
time out,
it.
time out. Time out. Toucan, say that one more time.
I
He
said
tried
the
to
way
mumble it out.
I said just the way the NFL's been going, like the way my Texans got rolled, might as well put money on the underdog because that's what Vegas wants, man. They want people putting all their money on the favorite so they can end up sitting fat, man. You saw it in CJ's eyes, man. The mob got to him. It's the only reason we lost. Took it to it. Did you see
That
they
man
made him
cut
cut
his
his
hair
hair,
and
man? They made him
everything.
cut his hair now too, bro. The mob.
Oh shit!
No,
Oh, that mob shit. Oh,
Oh
he's in
shit!
that deep state mess with probably on them Epstein files and everything, man.
they
Yeah.
they they, they lost. No, the Texans lost to my
Epstein.
Patriots because of you. They lost because of you. You went to
Damn
the locker room and you fed them way too many tamales. That's your fault. That's on you.
it. Man, that would have spiced him up.
All right, well, Sunday we'll
Okay,
find
that would
out.
have kept him warm.
Sunday we'll find out if Sam Darnold can get over that hump and get his team to win the Super Bowl. All right, next topic we're going to talk about is can Drake May return back to his regular season form when he was on an MVP level and get his team to win the Super Bowl. I'm gonna start with you two first, Toucan.
Man, hey, that easy schedule, man, made it easy, Hey, now, but he's proved himself in the playoffs, so I think he'll be all right, man. I'm gonna ride with the Patriots, man, but they put down my Texans, so I can't go with anybody else.
Short and sweet. Okay, Rich.
I mean, he's come up big when he's had to, um, and he's faced some tough defenses. It ain't gonna get no easier either. So, I mean, Seattle's no slouch either. So we'll see what he can do, but I mean, his numbers haven't been the best. But I mean, he's still found a way to win. He's come up with big plays when he had to. I mean, that's all you can ask for out of your quarterback.
Antonio.
Oh yeah, I think he can. I mean, Drake Mays proved that he's a baller, man. I mean, and it seems like sometimes, I mean, he's such a young guy. Seems not to be, too, moment be too big for him. I mean, I definitely think he can. Seattle's got a good defense, man, but New England's gonna do everything they need to do to prepare and make sure he's ready for this game, man. And so I absolutely think he can. Seattle's got a good defense. But I definitely think he'll be able to do it.
Wow. Jamal.
As many people be talking about our bad schedule and how it was such an easy schedule. Herm Edwards always says. I mean, come on now, it's easy. This is great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports. Can you hear it? You play to win.
Play to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Say it again. Mm-hmm. You play to win the game. We only play who we got in front of us. Okay? Period. If this was Kansas City that was back in the Super Bowl and they had an easy schedule like us, would people be saying that bad about us? No. Wouldn't at all. Because people are falling in love and they love their Patrick Mahomes, which I get it. Great quarterback, or whatever. But anyways, to the topic. Remember, the New England Patriots have played 3 games in bad weather. 3 games in terrible weather. Do I believe he can go back and oh shit. Okay. So Frammer Valdez and the Detroit Tigers aren't agree. Sorry, something across my ESPN about y'all Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, that's what I just seen. I can't believe it. I'm about to have a heart attack live on air.
Okay. Man, why y'all excited for that ex-Astro?
Hey, if you do that on air, Rich, please give me your PIN number for your debit card so I can make sure all of your assets are taken care of. I'm
okay. Okay.
Rich, maybe for the baseball show. Maybe for the baseball.
Rich, we'll talk about that after the show. But can Drake May get back to his regular season form?
No. See, y'all do that shit, but you bring it up, and then when I speak on it, then you want to shut me up.
I will bring. That's what I said. We were talking. I will talk. We will talk. We will talk about that after the show. I promise you. Drake May can get back to his regular season form. We're going to see how it is because it's going to be some good weather out there. It's going to be football weather out there in Santa Clara, in California. So we shall see. I believe he should be able to do it. The offense believes in him. The defense is going to hold him down. I believe that he should be able to get back to his regular season form. Just do what you do. Don't turn the ball over. Play the game down. Just do what you've been doing all regular season. Just that's all you got to do. Don't play it up like what it is. Don't do anything that you haven't been doing all regular season long. Just play the game down and just do what you've been doing all regular season long. So make you one of the finalists for the MVP. Which now I can concede that probably Matt Stafford's going to win it. But But play it down to what you've been doing all season long. Okay, and how you're you're one of the reasons why we got here. So that's what I'm saying. Play it down. You'll be all right.
Hey, man, I want to bring up something real quick. They had, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, they had a small earthquake out there, like a 3.5 magnitude. And that
Dude, it's always an earthquake out there in Cali.
I know, but man, that just gives me the vibes, man, back from that World Series, man, when it was the A's and the Giants. And that shit happened during the World Series, remember? And like freeways fell and shit, man. I would just pray, man, nothing like that happens, man, for everybody out there, because I got a lot of friends over there.
Oh, me too. I got too many. I got a lot of fans out there. Me too.
I hope everybody stays safe, man, and everybody be aware that can happen at any moment, man. It happened during the World Series. It could happen during the Super Bowl. You never know, man. I just hope everybody stays safe. God be with them.
No doubt. All right, Jamal, I'm gonna start with you, man. Who's going to be an X factor on the Patriots in this Super Bowl?
Now everybody is probably everybody's picking either Drake May or Stephon Diggs or any of those players to be the X factor in the Super Bowl. I'm picking an X factor that pretty much I don't know a lot of people is talking about, and that's Ramondre Stevenson. People forget about he can not only run the ball, he can catch the ball out of the backfield. The last few Patriot wins, you got to forget, the receiving part on how the backs out of the backfield was catching the ball played a pivotal part in that one. When we beat the Seattle Seahawks the first time, it was Shane Vereen. You forget about how many catches he had in that game. Then when we came back from 28-3 to beat the Atlanta Falcons,
Bingo.
James
James
White.
White.
People forget about that. You know, so people are going to be thinking like, okay, well, we can stop Ramondre Stevenson in the backfield and stuff like that on his run. But what about when he's out there in the open? He's catching these passes for touchdowns also too. This is where Josh Daniels comes into play, and he puts those players in a great position to have that happen. So Ramondre Stevenson is going to be the X factor in this one. People are going to forget and pay attention to everybody else, and they're going to forget. Oh, wait a minute, Ramondre Stevenson's in the backfield. Okay, we'll stop the run. Well, who's going to cover him on the back? Who's going to cover him out there in space? Yeah, we'll see what happens when that happens. So Ramondre Stevenson, in my eyes, is going to be our X factor.
Okay, okay. Rich, who do you think got to be the X factor for the Seahawks to win this game?
I'm gonna go with Christian Gonzalez. If he gets beat like he did the last game, the first couple times by JSN, may be in a quick hole real quick. So that's gonna be my X factor. How's he gonna play? Is he gonna bounce back and have a better game? He's going against better receivers, so we'll see.
Tone, who you got? Who you got your X factor?
For me, it's Coach Mike Vrabel. Um, this guy's played in this game before. He's been around this game. I want to say McDaniels too. These guys have been a part of this game plenty of times. They know how this game is magnified. They know how it's just not another game. And they know all the intricacies and all the little parts that goes into this game, the mental part of this game. So to me, those guys who are familiar with playing in this game is the X factor. I think it. I don't think it's not nothing. I think there is an advantage there. Vrabel being on so many Super Bowl teams and playing in this game multiple times. And I mean, he's got a lot of reason why these guys are here. I mean, what these guys won 4 games last year. So, I mean, I know it's easy to pick a player, but for me, I mean, I will go. I mean, like you could say McDaniels, but I'll say Coach Mike Vrabel is the X factor here for New England.
Hey, anyone who says he would cut his dick off for a Super Bowl, hey, he's got that on the line.
He changed it to part of it. Did you see that?
Hey, yeah, he said
Right.
Hey,
Jewish.
hey, he said he'll cut off 6. He'll leave his wife half.
Gave himself a breast.
Thank you. Toucan, your thoughts, man.
The X Factor is going to be the same X Factor from every big game. It's going to be the stinking zebras, the refs, bro. Oh, who are they going to side with, man? Oh, man. You pigs. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be up to the refs every damn game. Who are they going with? That's my X Factor, man. Who those stinking dogs are going to side with? Because they're going to side with somebody, whoever the mob tells them. You know how it is.
He is so mad. Let it go, man. You lost. Y'all lost. Let it go.
Yeah. Hey, we lost, but hey, thanks to the mob. Thanks to them deflated balls you used.
Man, the officiating last night, the dang flag football was horrible. Oh my gosh, damn!
There you go, Rich. Thank you very much, man. I tell you, man, them refs are blind as hell.
They can't even get flag football right. What the fuck?
All right,
Mm-mm.
let's get to the next topic, man. Starting with you, Tony. Yo, which defense has to control this game?
Man, I think it's gonna be New England. Their defense are gonna have to control it because I mean, I think with the talent that Seattle has, they're gonna have to get it controlled. They're gonna have to find a way to contain JSN. They're going to have to make sure that Kenneth Walker, who has looked better to me, I think with no Charbonnet, dude stepped up. I think I made a post and said, where was this guy in fantasy football that I drafted? He wasn't doing none of this when he was on my fantasy football team, even though I got my fantasy football shirt on. But anyway, yeah, so I think it's going to be a bigger – it's going to be New England that's going to need to do a little more containing because of just – man, I mean, JSN is not easy to contain, you know. Sam Darnold, all those guys, man. So my answer is New England's defense is who needs to control the game.
Okay. Rich.
Man, I'm gonna say Seattle, man, because Drake May's legs, man, he's proven he can use them, man, and
That's
he can
true.
start running. That opens up everything else because then now that's, not only you got to worry about the run game, pass game, now you got to worry about Drake May's running. So I'm going to say Seattle, man. Their defense has to control that. Otherwise, you got a three-headed monster you got to worry about.
Okay. Who did we not get you? Jamal.
I'm gonna say that I want to say Seattle's defense has to control this. Reason being is because you want to give your team, especially Sam Darnold, you want to give him the best field position you can possibly get. Create some turnovers. Go ahead and get to the three and outs. Keep that New England offense off the field as much as you possibly can, and that way the offense can control the clock. So I think if you have to go ahead and contain, I think Seattle's defense is going to have to control this game to make sure it happens. New England's going to do what it's going to do. They're going to blitz. They're going to bring pressure to Sam Darnold and turn him back into the Jets. The Jets version of Sam Darnold saying that he was seeing ghosts. And that's going to be and if that happens, game over, game over, game over. So in order to make sure that Sam Darnold has confidence in himself, that defense for Seattle is going to have to make sure that Drake May in that offense gets off the field. I hope it don't happen, but that's what I'm saying. That's the pressure that's going to go on the Seattle defense.
Toucan.
That's just a question. That's just you got to say both. You want both teams. You want both teams, but you got to have your defense on lock, man, on both sides. So you can't say one needs it more than the other. This is the Super Bowl, man. Both got to be keyed in. So it's like it's imperative. Whoever does get their defense clamped down is going to win this game. That's the question. I mean, that's the answer. And it's imperative for both teams to clamp down.
So which team you think is going to clamp down?
Man, I think since the weather's not going to be too much of a problem in this game, I think it's Seattle, man. Seattle's been playing in this kind of weather and showing up and showing out. So I got to go with Seattle there, man, with their defense.
You stay right there on the screen. We're going to ask you this question next. Which head coach will be more prepared? Which head coach will have their team more prepared for this game?
I'm gonna have to say you can be prepared and still shit can fall through the floor, man. But I think Vrabel, man, Vrabel's got the pedigree. You know, I think the way what he's done with his team to get him ready to be here in the first place is amazing. So, you know, as far as his clout, you know, as a coach, I'd give it to Vrabel.
Okay. Antonio.
I think it goes back to what I just said. Vrabel, uh, just like Dan said. I mean, the pedigree. I mean, he's been in this game. He's played in this game before. So I mean, plenty of time. So I feel like that gives him at least a little bit of an edge. So I have to say he's going to be a little bit more prepared because he's goodness gracious. Familiar with all the stuff that goes on. Even the simplest stuff is how long, like the Super Bowl, the halftime show and all that stuff. I just
He's
think
done the
he's
cha
played in
cha
the
around
game a
this
lot.
merry-go-round.
So yeah, I'm going with Vrabel.
Rich.
I mean, I will say Vrabel too for the fact that he's been around a little more. Never coached in this game, but he was a player. You kind of know what your coaches, Bill Belichick, expected of them and everything. But I don't think McDonald will be left in the dark either. He's got some great coaches that he can call on too. So, but for the sake of this question, I will say Vrabel.
Jamal.
I'm going to shock y'all, and I'm going to say Mike McDonald's going to be more prepared. And the
Ooh.
reason let me finish this. And the reason why I'm saying this, you have a whole staff over there on my New England Patriots who are going to come in there and speak to the team and let them know, hey, listen, this is what you can get. You can get you one of these. They're gonna say that. But at the same time, with Seattle with Mike McDonald, I don't know if he's won a ring anywhere. I'm not sure. You know, but they're playing like, listen, man, we got a chance to win our first ring, and head coach is thinking the same, and the head coach is thinking the same thing. So they're going to lay it all on the line. They're going to leave no stone unturned and be like, you know what? Listen, y'all, this is our first chance to do something. We're a great team. We had arguably, we had the best record. Pretty much everybody's picking us to win. Let's go. Let's go prove everybody why we're the favorites in this game. It goes back to when, and I'm bringing up another sport. It goes back to when the Chicago Bulls won their first NBA title when they played against the Lakers. Lakers had everybody in their map and their mama, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, everybody in their mama who won rings. Phil Jackson ain't won one. Michael Jordan ain't won one. Scottie Pippen ain't won one. They were playing with house money, and they came in and they were very prepared to go against that Lakers team, and they won their first title.
Don't
So
you
I
love
believe that's
history?
so. But well, they beat. Well, that's another story. So, but regardless, Seattle's going to be very prepared, and they're going to leave no stone unturned. They're going to make sure that everything's going to be coming, for them. They're going to make sure that we're not going to leave nothing. Every play that New England has probably ran this year, I'm pretty sure they've already seen, and they're already going ahead and make sure they're going to be prepared for it. So yeah, I'm picking Seattle on this one. They're going to be and Michael Downing. They're going to be very prepared. So don't just let the rings that Mike Vrabel and Robert Kraft and the whole organization fool you so much. Because yeah, hey, listen, when a team hasn't won one, and you got a bunch of people who hasn't won a ring before, it's playing for the first time, they're gonna lay it all on the line, and they don't care because they're gonna lay it off of the team. It ain't about just one player; it's about the team on this one.
All right. Before we get into our score predictions, I got to do a little bit of promotions. Starting with tomorrow, 8 o'clock p.m. Make sure y'all come check out the NBA Nightly Show. We'll be talking about everything from the trade deadline. This upcoming will be closed tomorrow, so make sure y'all check us out.
And there's already been insanity.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been crazy. All
shit,
right.
it's been more than insanity on that. Yes.
So make sure y'all check us out.
Living sanity.
8 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. Feel me? This Saturday, we will have a special edition of the Central Crown. Make sure y'all check that out. That's Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And now you're gonna have to add one more subject onto that one too.
Oh yeah. I'm
Because
working.
Rich over there almost had an orgasm over it. So yeah.
It
Whoa,
wasn't
whoa, whoa,
almost.
whoa!
It wasn't almost.
All right.
Quit telling secrets, Antonio.
I know a release when I see one.
That Bluetooth's long gone.
That Bluetooth lock down. All right. Make
Hey,
sure
you
y'all check
know
these
those
shows
Blue
out, man.
Chew releases, don't you, Antonio?
Maybe.
And also, we are in the works to bring it back to Detroit. What up, though? Where we bring up the hottest topics in Detroit sports: Tigers, Red Wings, Pistons, and Lions. So make sure y'all check that out.
Man, that's a horrible picture of me. God, I look like a damn homeless person.
You need to update that. Put them AI pics that everybody been doing, man. Make yourself look pretty. Make yourself look pretty, man, and do one of
It's all
those, man.
done by hand and design. Ain't no AI with this. You feel me? All right.
It's okay. It's free. You don't got to pay nobody.
Hey, you can't. We don't want to do that. It might have my ass with a Blue Chew in the shit.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Oh man, that'd be fucking comical, man.
Hey, but
Big old blue chew and
We're
a
gonna
big
get
old
rid
titty.
of the blue shirt.
hey, before we go on to the prediction, I think that's the next topic, the prediction and stuff like that. I want to discuss something with y'all real quick. Just give me 1 second. I want to discuss this with y'all real quick because
Oh shoot.
Cut the man out.
Oh, he's like, I want to discuss something with you. I'm
no,
out
no,
of
no,
here.
no,
Cool.
no, no, no. Sorry,
Oh, there he is.
that's my fault. Sorry, that's my fault. Okay, I'm gonna discuss this with y'all real quick. Just bear with me on this one here. Okay, and I want you to listen. Just listen in. Okay, we all know the play. We've seen it.
We couldn't even hear
Okay,
the play. I couldn't even hear the play.
Yeah,
What was the
no.
play?
Wound up in Percy's arms. There are flags on the field for celebration. Amazing. Butler, a rookie free agent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to fix play now. They tried to go here.
okay. What my question to y'all is, what the
Hold on,
fuck do you think? See,
I'm about to bring it up.
what okay, what the fuck do you think that
Go
Seattle
ahead.
was thinking on that play? I just want to ask y'all. That's all. That's all I'm asking.
They were trying
They
to
didn't want Marshawn to be the MVP.
fool the defense. They outsmarted themselves.
Marshawn
Okay.
was too all the stuff with the not there to be fined and all that stuff. They didn't want him to be the MVP. That's
Yeah,
my
they
opinion. I
Hey,
don't
he's
think
a
they
fool
wanted.
now. That
they
motherfucker
probably thought everyone was gonna crash that line and it was gonna
retired.
sneak out there easy, open and easy, but it didn't happen that way. And put it on the quarterback too, because if he didn't see him that open, he shouldn't even put it out there.
Special.
Okay.
Should have
Okay.
thrown it away and try again.
my thing. I don't. I will never understand that. And me, I'm nervous as hell, and I'm in a bar watching this play like everybody else, and everybody thinking Marshawn Lynch is going to get the ball. And when he threw that interception, I don't. My God, I'm like, what the hell? What the hell just happened? So that's
Sherman's
all I'm just
face.
yeah. So yeah, yes. So it's utterly ridiculous. Sorry, here, show it. I mean, overall, if you look at it, it's a great play by Malcolm Butler on what he did. I will give him that. They practiced this play. For them to even think about practicing that play is amazing. Saying that what's gonna happen, what they can run and stuff like that. But just in general,
But
you
it's
know,
PR. Russ is such a media. Everyone loves Russ. They wanted Russ to be the hero and save it. They didn't want Marshawn. Marshawn, all the stuff in the media here, so I don't get fined. Such more of an eyesore, like off the field. They didn't want him to get the MVP. I
Listen to me.
will always believe that in my heart.
Okay, for each one of y'all teams, y'all here. Listen, I don't care if I don't care if and you can be just put yourself as a player. Put yourself in Russell Wilson's shoes. That's hearing that from the offensive coordinator standpoint, and you seeing that we're on the half-yard line, and all they got to do is hand the ball off, which means okay, Detroit Lions. All Jerry Goff got to do is hand the ball off to Montgomery or Gibbs to win a touchdown. All that the Houston Texans got to do is hand the ball off to Mixon or the running back to hand the ball off and they win. All that
Oh
Tua got to do,
man.
listen to me. All the Dolphins got to do is hand the ball off to HN, and you can win a Super Bowl. And you decide to throw it, and that happens. Man, get the fuck out of my face, man. I don't care if I get cut the next damn play. If you say Jamal, you're cut. You're not playing football ever again. I'm gonna hand this
Yeah,
ball off to the
man,
person who got me here, and
you
then all of
brought
a
up
sudden,
Mixon, man. You brought up Mixon, bro. That's has everybody wondering what the hell happened to Mixon because he was absent all year, bro. And
but
there are so many rumors that he shot himself on the foot on accident, honey. That
But
he
what? No, no,
crashed a dirt bike
but
and sent that. Oh,
that's not the point.
man.
But the
If we
point I'm
had
bringing,
him, we would be in the Super Bowl right now for
but what
sure.
I'm saying, but the point I'm bringing up is the fact is that you wouldn't. Come on now, you would throw one big hissy fit if you're on the half-yard line and you didn't give the ball to your running back to score the game-winning touchdown. You decided to do some trick play, and C.J. Stroud throws an interception at the half-yard line. Give me a
Oh no,
fucking
but
break.
you brought up
Come on
Mixon, and
now.
that just made me think. What if, man? What
But
if he
what I mean,
didn't?
no, there, no,
What if he didn't screw up,
no,
man? We would have
no.
ran all over your ass.
It would have been riots at Georgia. It would have been
We
riots
had
at
Nick
Georgia.
uh,
It would have been riot at
and a
it would have been riots
rookie
at George
and a
at George W.
rookie
Bush
and
or airport, man.
Should
But
just not let that game go.
man, he was all pro. I'm not gonna let it go.
but I'm just saying it would have been riots everywhere down here in Houston had Stroud through that pass, and all you had to do was hand the ball off.
And Nico
So you know what I'm
Collins
saying
was
to
out,
Marks.
and Tank Dell was out,
But y'all
and
still,
tight end got hurt. Man, we gave it to you.
but regardless, you would have it would have been riots.
I'm
You know
sorry,
what
you
I'm
just
saying?
brought up some feelings.
So
Let's talk about these predictions, man. Super Bowl is Sunday, man. It is the big game. You know, where everybody play for, man. Our team didn't get there. Your team got there, Jamal. I'm going to start with you first.
Playoffs.
Tonyo. Who you got?
So I think this game is going to be a lot closer than people think. I hear a lot of people, you know, non-Patriot fans thinking that this game is going to be a blowout. Not a lot of not everybody, but a lot of people just think that Seattle. I think this game is going to be a lot closer than we think. I mean, I know it's not maybe the teams people want to see, but I think this is going to be a really good matchup. Good defense. You got Drake May and all that, and MVP candidate. I think the game is going to be close, and I hate to be cliche, but I feel like it's going to be a field goal difference. And I'm going to go with the Seahawks. I'm going to say 27-24, but I think it's a close game. I think it's closer than people. I know the spread's like 4.5. In my heart of hearts, I do want it to be a good game. Of course, I do want Seattle to win. But I think it's going to be a close
no,
game.
really.
I think it's going to be a close game. 3. Why you got to do me like that, man? I think it's going to be close. 24-27 Seattle. But nothing will surprise me in this game. It's two good teams.
Okay. Rich, who you got?
So, man, I like Vrabel. I always have liked him as a coach. I like Drake May. But I got to go with my boys. Got to go with my Michigan boys. Mike McDonald's the coach. He was the DC at Michigan. There's Jim Harbaugh's son's on there. Chris Partridge, a bunch of other coaches. 3 players. Man, I got to go with my Michigan boys, man. But I won't be mad if, unlike my boy Antonio, I won't be mad if the other team, if New England wins. Um,
Man, why y'all gotta bring me up, man? Oh,
you know you my boy, bro.
nah,
But,
nah.
yeah, man, I do think it's going to be a close game. I'm going to say 24-21 Seattle.
Okay. Toucan. Dan.
Man, it's going to be a beautiful day out there in California. San Francisco might be a little bit windy, as San Francisco usually is. But I think these quarterbacks are going to have no weather, bad weather to worry about. It might be a higher scoring game than people anticipate because it is a playoff. It is a Super Bowl, and people are going to be out there giving it their 120%. So I'm going to say it's going to get up to like 42-37.
Jeez.
Damn.
And I'm going to give it to the Patriots.
Whoa. Okay.
Well, you knew the Patriots was coming to scores, what got me like, whoa.
You never
Hey, I'm
know.
starting to
Super
feel
Bowl.
like Black Rob out here. Like, whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. Jamal, man, we know who you got, man. Just give us a score, man. So no, go ahead, man.
We know you.
I was going to pick Seattle.
From the way I was talking about her, you would think I was picking Seattle shit. No. I'm going with the same score as we did when we beat Seattle the last time we played them in the Super Bowl, 28-24. I think that this will be a very great game. You know, I think if we put pressure on Sam Darnold, which we've known to do, we've done that. We know what Sam Darnold can do when he has pressure on him and stuff like that. You know, we're one of the best blitz teams in the NFL, and I think our defense is going to continue that. You know, so it's going to be very hard for Sam Darnold to get the ball off. If we're blitzing him pretty much almost 75% of our plays, and I believe that's going to cost him at least a couple turnovers, maybe even a pick six. You know, and Drake May's going to just have to just control the game. You know, just play what you've been doing. You know, just do what you've been doing and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be a very competitive game. Two young quarterbacks going right at it, but I think the brilliance of Josh McDaniels is going to come to the front for it, and he's going to put in Drake May's ears the plays and everything that needs to get done for us to get this win. So New England gets their seventh Super Bowl at the score of 28-24, and I
Disgusting.
believe, well, that's your fault. And I believe the MVP of this game. You know, I was thinking Ramondre Stevenson might be the MVP, but no, they're going to give it to Drake May on this one. So, because
Nah,
with his running and his passing, they're going to give it to Drake May. So,
Ew.
28-24.
wins, the refs get the MVP.
Man. I appreciate everybody coming out watching.
No, we ain't done. What's your score?
Hello.
Oh man.
God, Bandit, come on.
Fucking host, bro. I ain't supposed to be doing this. Give me, man. Fuck,
Put that man on the spot.
man.
Give me death.
Give me the Avengers Doomsday trailer during halftime. That's what I really want to see.
That's already coming
That's what
up.
I'm really tuning in for. You feel me? That's what I want to see. But
For the Puppy Bowl. Puppy Bowl.
give me Seattle, man. I want to see Sam Darnold, man. You're over the hump, man. I like the underdog comeback story. You feel me? Y'all got enough Super Bowls, man. Like share, goddamn it. Like for real, like yeah. Give me Seattle in a close one, 24-21.
Hey,
Who'd you pick for the Puppy Bowl?
I want to see the lingerie bowl. That's what I want to see.
Oh, they got one of those.
Yeah, maybe.
Send me the link. Send me the link.
Right, just
I was gonna watch the Puppy
Yeah.
Bowl, but you got that other
Hey, I
ball.
want to see the puppies too. Puppies!
I'll pick that damn sausage dog.
Let me get out of here before this get wild. Anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, man. Appreciate everybody that hit that like button, man. Please hit that like button and also do us a favor. Please hit the subscribe button, man. Appreciate it, man. With that said, before we head out, I'm gonna let the panel know where you can find a match starting with Jamal.
You can find me on here, NFL Weekly. You can find me on the NFL Nightly Show, also too. You can find me on the College Football Show, also too, and you can find me on all on social media platforms, just about the Illusion on Instagram, and you can find me on at Jamal Baker on Facebook. Let's go Patriots. Let's get you one of these, okay? Let's get some more of these on here. All right. So a lot of people can't touch these. Let's get them. Let's go. One more. Let's go.
You can't touch this.
Two can, man. Where they can find you at, man.
You can find me at the number 2 Cans Dan on Instagram and at 3Dan2 on X. Y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl, man. Thank you for tuning in. Let's go Texans. We'll be back.
Found him in Vegas also too to play this ball.
At the Oil.
Man.
You can find me on Facebook. The name is Antonio Classic. It's the #1 Dolphin fan. And I will use this opportunity really quick. I won't take long. It's February 4th, and I don't know if you guys know what that is, but February 4th is World Cancer Day. I challenge everybody, guys, especially us. We're bad about going. Go to the doctor. Go get screened. Do what you're supposed to do. Don't be afraid to go to your physician. Get blood work done. Do everything you need to do. Your physical, take care of it. The last 12 years of my life, I have been integral. My background is cancer research. Is what I do for a living, and so it's really near and dear to my heart. And I see a lot of cases of people who say patients every day, I wish I would have got screened. I wish I would have gone to the doctor sooner. So that's my challenge. February 4th, World Cancer Day. I want you guys to get out there, go to the doctor. Men are the absolute worst, and we're all guilty. You know, a lot of guys are bad about it. So go to the doctor, get your physicals, do what you're supposed to do. Go Dolphins.
Amen to that. Amen to that, indeed.
Yes, sir.
I'll pin up for that.
Rich, man, let them know where they can find you at.
Yeah, I'm with Antonio on that. I lost my grandma to cancer, so ovarian cancer to be exact, when I was 12 years old. So it's a very nasty disease. And pray for all those who have recovered in remission and who are going through it currently. But you can find me on X at Riggs928.
Yes, sir. Dean Kane, sir. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who came out and watched. Man, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button. This is the NFL Weekly Show. We will be back next week on Tuesday, recapping the game. We'll have all the highlights and everything else like that. And then we'll start with the NFL offseason. So with that said, man, appreciate y'all. Everybody have a blessed night. Stay safe. We out.